Hi folks, this is our last week of English 113. Welcome to week 8. Can you believe we're done? Almost one more week and this is over. So I thank you so much for your hard work this term. It's been my pleasure working with you. And I do want to point out our big highlight here that everything is due by Saturday of this week. I cannot accept late work because I am under a deadline to get your final papers graded and get grades submitted. So we're not going with the regular Sunday deadline. It is Saturday this week. So we will continue with our grammar activity. You will submit a reflection of your learning from the last 4 weeks, and then you will submit the final editing touches of your final draft of your persuasive essay, and this is also called your critical assignment, okay, which is essentially your final exam. So those are the 3 things that are due this week, and I do ask humbly that you could complete that course evaluation for me. I look forward to your feedback. It helps me to grow as an instructor, and it helps the university to rate me as well. So thank you for doing that course evaluation. Just going through the lesson for this week. I don't have a PowerPoint for you because you know what you need to do. You are just doing those final touches of your argumentative paper. So you've got your readings, you've got your the lessons and the texts, everything you need to know, and you are just going over it, perhaps adding some research and to kind of substantiate your points, working on that MLA format if you feel like you need to add in some research. But just as a quick review, looking at all the things you need to do as far as your editing, the organization, those transition words. Remember I pointed out those transition words that start off each new paragraph. Helps guide the reader with where you're going. Don't forget to go back over that thesis statement. Okay, does your paper have a thesis statement? If not, we have a problem. Make sure you have a clear thesis statement. Do you know what it is? Do you know where to find it? Make sure you have your cause stated and your reasons within, and then those body paragraphs are the breakouts for each of those 3 reasons. Okay. Are your arguments clear? Do you have evidence that supports them? Did you cover those counter arguments? How's your voice? Do you have a consistent tone? Is it formal? Is it humorous? Is it academic? Okay, keep your writing clean. You don't want to have contractions and slang terms. Keep it clean because this is a form of a research paper. Be clear in your communication and your ideas. Maybe ask some other people to read your paper. Give it to a family member. Let them give you their perspective. Also, when you're working on this paper for quite a while, you're going to know what you think you want it to say and what you think it says, but sometimes when we're staring at the computer long enough, it may not say what we think it says. So take a step back, walk away, maybe put it away for a day or so, come back, read it out loud, maybe print it out, have somebody read it to you if possible. Have them read it to you and you listen with a quiet mind and think and just hear, does this say what I meant it to say? Okay, because sometimes we know what we want to say in our mind, but it may not be clear what we've got on the paper. Okay, and then you're ready to submit and do that grammar activity, which is reviewing, editing, and you do have a rubric here, so very important that you go over that rubric. You're looking at your thesis statement, that you have a claim that's arguable, that you've given the details of it, that it's in that introductory paragraph. Okay, a lot of times a lot of writers like to have the last sentence of that introductory paragraph be their thesis statement. Okay, and then that body of your paper is your 2 to 3 main claims supported with evidence and those counter arguments. Your conclusion paragraph, did you restate your main point? Go back over your opinion, include a call to action. What does the reader need to do? It's kind of like a so what. So what? I've read this, now what do I like? So what do I need to know, or why did I need to know that, or what do I need to do about it? Okay? The organization, the fluency, the word choice, conventions, 3 or less errors per page, spelling, grammar, punctuation, capitalization. That could get tricky for you if you do include research and an MLA format. Sometimes we start getting hung up on the conventions of writing. So make sure and just focus on that if you are citing other sources. Okay, and then you're going to submit it down under your critical assignment. And again, you have the rubric with a lot of detail to show you where the points will be allocated. And you're ready to go. So don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. But other than that, I look forward to seeing your final assignment submitted here. You are going to submit it 2 times. You're going to submit it to Blackboard for, that's going to get cross-referenced against the online database for plagiarism, and then you're also going to submit it to TaskStream. Okay, so do those 2 things here and down here, and you are good to go. Have a wonderful week, and God bless.